When you first create a Facebook page, you might not get all of the messaging capabilities as you would do with a more mature page. And I'll show you exactly what I mean by this in a minute, quite possibly in this tutorial or the following tutorial. But there's one main thing I want to focus on in this tutorial, and that is how to run a Message Now button alongside a Shop Now button. And once you know how to do this, you can have any variation of buttons you want. So let's go ahead and get started with this. So typically what you would do is you would click on the Add button option here, and obviously this is pretty straightforward. But this is where people get things wrong, because what you want to do to have a Message Now button running alongside a different button is you actually have to go into your settings. So go into the settings here, and then under the General tab, go down to Messages, and then just make sure that this box is checked. Allow people to contact my page privately by showing the message button. And then click on Save Changes. Now click on the link here to go back to your page. And you can see here that there's no Message Now button. To see the message button, you really have to view your page as a page visitor. Now, usually there's a button here that will say View as Page Visitor. But there's one thing you have to do first in order to show this button. You have to publish your page. So there is the shortcut option here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to do this manually. So if you don't already know, go back into your settings, then again under General, go to the first option, which is Page Visibility. Check the box for Page Published, click on Save Changes, and now the page has been published. Again, click on the link to go back to the page. And now we have this option here, which is View as Visitor, and still you can see there's no Message Now button. So let's go ahead and click on View as Visitor. And this is what the visitors will see when they come to this page. And as you can see, there is a Send Message button now showing, which is really good. Now I did take a few screenshots of my mobile device, or in other words, my mobile phone, to show you what this would look like on the mobile version of Facebook. Please keep in mind though that these screenshots are based upon the older version of Facebook, which is called Classic Facebook, but it's still going to be the same because all we're looking at are the different variations of buttons. So let's take a look at the first variation here. There is a Message Now button running alongside a Add a Button option. And this is actually showing this way because the page visitors are not seeing the page like this. I'm seeing the page like this on my mobile device because I'm an admin of this page. Then there's the second variation, and this is what the page viewers are actually seeing on their mobile devices. But what I want to do next is have a Message Now button running alongside a Call Now button, which is shown by this third variation here. So let's go ahead and do that. Hi, still watching? Why not check out some of my other free preview content? After this video, go to the link in the description below to learn more. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so back on the page here. So what I need to do is I need to go back to my admin view, and all I have to do that is click on Exit View As. Now in the older version of Facebook, this option didn't actually work, and what I had to do was I had to go to my desktop newsfeed and then navigate back to my page. And then I would be back into the admin view. But with this newer version of Facebook, it does actually work. So all I have to do is just click on this option. But if you can't get back to the admin view, just do what I told you to do there, which is go to your newsfeed and then navigate back to your page. All right, so I have control over my page once again. So what I'll do now is I'll click on the Add Button option here. And I'm going to choose the Call Now option here. And actually, while we're here, you can see there's loads of different options. And I think with the latest version of Facebook, there's even more options than what there was before. So I'll choose Call Now. It'll ask for the code for my country. So I actually live in Bulgaria. So I'm going to go ahead and choose the Bulgarian calling code. Here it is. And I'm just going to put in my phone number like that. And I can see the green tick here. Now just keep in mind that if you don't see this green tick or Facebook doesn't accept the number, then I think you need to make sure that the number is correct. As far as I know, Facebook doesn't actually call this number, but rather it just checks to see how many digits are in the number. Because I think they know with their algorithms, or their algorithms know what to check for to make sure that the phone number is authentic. So once your phone number's gone in, you can click Save. And as you can see here, this button is now turned into Edit Call Now. But let's quickly see what it looks like as a page visitor. So remember, the page is still published, so all I have to do is click on View as Visitor. And as you can see here, the Call Now button is not here, and that might be because we are in a desktop mode. But if you were to look at this on a mobile device, you would see the Call Now button. But if we take a look at the screenshots that I took earlier, this is basically what it looks like here. It's the third variation. Now back on the page, I'm going to click on Exit View As, and I'm going to go back to my settings. And what I want to do, again, under the General tab, is go to Messages here, and I'm going to uncheck this box. And then I'll click on Save Changes. Okay, so now I'll go back to my page. Now I'm not going to view as a page visitor because this is on the desktop and the Call Now button will not show. But again, back on the screenshots, if you take a look at the fourth variation here, this is what it would look like. It only has the Call Now button. And that's because I unchecked that box in the settings. Okay, so let's go ahead and change the Call Now button into a Shop Now button. But before I do that, I want to allow people to contact my page through Messenger. So if you remember how to do that, just go to the settings. Under the General tab, go to Messages. And then check this box here. Click on Save Changes. Then click on the link back here to go back to your page. And now what I want to do is I want to change the Call Now button into a Shop Now button. So I'll click on the option here, and I'm going to click on Edit Button. Then the Shop Now button is the option at the bottom, so I'll go ahead and select this. And now it's asking me for a website. Now I don't actually have a shop to send them to, and by them I mean my page followers, of which I have none. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put in Google, and this is what the button will link to. And then all you have to do at this point is click Save. Now just keep in mind, when it comes to sending people from Facebook to a website, there are quite a few things you need to be aware of. And one of the most important things to be aware of is that the website itself, the destination of Facebook, is approved by Facebook's algorithms. So if you're sending people off Facebook to a website and they just get bombarded with ads, or the website itself tries to steal personal details, or any of these kinds of immoral, naughty kind of things that some of these websites do, then Facebook's algorithms will pick up on this because they do actually look at where you are sending its Facebook users. So just make sure that the destination of Facebook is a nice clean website with not too many pop-ups and basically is following the rules. Okay, so this has gone in now. Let's quickly view it as a page visitor. So as you can see here, I have the message button and the Shop Now button. So I'll go ahead and click on this option and see what happens. And you can see Google opens up here. Okay, so back in the admin view. So the next thing I want to show you is how to create a link so that people can click on this link and come straight to your Facebook page. Now you could, if you wanted to, just copy the URL link up here, but there's more of an official way of doing this. And to do this, all you would need to do is click on Create at Username. And here you want to type the official username of your page. Now there's one thing to be aware of when doing this. As far as I know, you can't use keywords like Facebook or maybe even letters together, like the letters F and B, because when you see the letters F and B together, that in itself says Facebook. There are also some other variations, like you can't use the word WhatsApp in your username, because as far as I know, WhatsApp is used by Facebook. So when it comes to choosing a username, be very careful of the words you want to use. Now, I'm pretty sure Facebook's algorithms will give you a heads up and say you can't use that variation, and then you can just choose something else. But that's definitely something to be aware of. And also another thing, as far as I know, you might not be able to change your username. So again, just be careful when it comes to creating your username for your official page. Okay, so as you can see, it has accepted my username, and all I have to do now is click on Create Username. And it says here, it is now easier for people to find your page in search. People can also visit your page at this link here and send your page messages at this link here. Now, this is the next thing I want to show you, which is the Messenger link. So wherever you put this link, if anybody clicks on this link, they will be connected to your page through Messenger. So this is a very powerful tool. So you don't have to copy this link here. I'll show you how to retrieve it. So now that the username has been set, you can click Done. And now to get that Messenger link, you can just go to your settings, then go to messaging, then scroll down a little bit, and here is the link. So you don't have to copy the link like this. You can just click on Copy Link, and it'll get copied to the clipboard. And what I'll do is I'll open up a new tab and I'll just paste it into the URL. Then I'll press enter. And as you can see, Messenger has opened up, and now I can start to communicate with my own page. Okay, so you've learned quite a few things there. How to run various buttons alongside each other, how to create a username, and also how to create and retrieve your URL shortcut for Messenger. In the next tutorial, I'm going to show you what a more mature page can do in terms of messaging. So I'll see you in the next tutorial.